What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of MavAttack. So Battlefield Hardline releases on March 17th, 2015 and hopes to change the Battlefield formula and gives you a different look on shooters altogether. Having played both previous betas and giving my impressions, if you haven't seen the videos, click the left side of the screen right now. Hardline is looking to be a very polished and different type of shooter from its predecessor, so without further ado, here are my 5 reasons to be excited about Battlefield Hardline. Enjoy.
Non-traditional.
This is a non-traditional Battlefield type of game. What I mean by this is it takes us off of the battlefield, you know, the war against terrorists and terror, and puts us in the streets against the war on drugs as we play as cops and robbers in Los Angeles, California. Themed around campy cop TV shows, Hardline gets the ski masks and badges out as you'll fight on both sides of the law in the middle of downtown LA to sprawling neighborhoods and cars and vehicles you see in everyday life. It's a good change of pace from constantly having war games with military gear in a modern or futuristic setting.
Fast-paced.
This game is very fast-paced when put up against previous Battlefield games. See, Battlefield 3 and 4 are a lot more slower paced when it comes to Hardline. When I refer to the pace of the game, I'm talking about how fast the game goes. For example, the multiplayer game mode called Heist sets the criminals breaking into a bank vault to steal the cash while the cops have to defend the cash ultimately. Fast respawns, small corridors, and quick kills and deaths make this game easy for people with very short attention spans or people that have quicker reflexes to play. Of course, there are larger maps that slow the pace down a tad bit, but Hardline touts a fast-paced, high-octane bad boys sort of theme to it, and it's definitely fun and definitely a good change of pace.
Stealth single player.
Single player is actually stealth based, so you get a choice to play the game the way you want to play it, and I firmly believe that this is the future of single player games. Choice. You can of course go into missions running and gunning, shooting everything in sight, or you can go in non-lethal, doing takedowns from behind, tasing enemies like and earning more points for being a overall good cop. Enemies have cones of vision where they see you and you gotta avoid, and if you're spotted, you have time to evade their line of sight before they actually see you and are alerted to your presence. Once you are found, you can flash your badge, freeze, get down, in hopes of having them surrender, so long as you keep your gun pointed in their direction. The mix between action-packed gameplay and slow-paced stealth definitely makes this game a very different single-player Battlefield experience, and it looks pretty dang fun.
Story.
The story of Hardline uses actual budget actors and sets you as newly officer Nick Mendoza in the middle of a drug war in Los Angeles, California. With his partner Kai Mindao, they follow a chain of drug suppliers on the streets to get to the source of who's bringing in that heavy stuff. The campaign will feature episodic crime dramas where choice will heavily change your outcome and gameplay experiences, all while providing a non-linear gameplay type of story, so you can explore freely within every mission.
Intense multiplayer.
Lastly, the intense multiplayer. The multiplayer sets you up for some crazy scenarios and situations to battle through. Sometimes the criminals will have you and your team stuck in a doorway with no other choice than to push forward and press on through while losing teammates and maybe even yourself in the process. Explosions and Hollywood-esque scenarios like grabbing the cash and ziplining through the streets to your destination while getting chased set you up for some fun and very chaotic situations that's very different literally every single time you play a different game mode on multiplayer. It's very fun and engaging and will test not only your communication skills with your squad, but your ability to navigate the environment and use your gadgets and skills more effectively. But with all that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you're excited for Hardline, click that like button. I am very excited for the game, and you will definitely see me playing the game. That's for darn sure. But I will see you guys all. Oh, stay rad. You freaking stay rad. And I'll see you all on the next episode of MavAttack. Move.